They laughed when my supervisor threw my lunch in the trash and said, "You're just a shelf stacker, not a hero. My name's Alex. I work night shifts at a warehouse loading trucks. Nobody here knows that a year ago, I wore a uniform for a different kind of warehouse, one filled with sandstorms, not shelves. I served overseas before I came home. Quiet, tired, and invisible. After my unit disbanded, I took this job just to keep moving, trying to blend in, trying to heal. I didn't talk about my past. The scars on my arm told stories I didn't want to repeat. So when my supervisor, Linda, mocked me for being slow, the others laughed. I just kept stacking boxes. But the next night, during a thunderstorm, the power went out. Total blackout. The alarms blared, and someone screamed a forklift had crashed into a rack, pinning a worker under a metal beam. The place was shaking from another impact. Everyone froze, panicking, everyone, except me. I ran straight into the chaos. Sparks flew from torn wires, rain poured through the open roof panels. I slid across the wet floor, grabbed a crowbar, and shouted for someone to cut the power feed. No one moved. So I did it myself, ripping the cable free with my gloves. Then I jammed the crowbar under the beam, braced my feet, and somehow lifted just enough for the injured kid to crawl free. My arms felt like fire, but I didn't stop. When the emergency lights finally flickered on, the warehouse was shaking. But everyone was alive. Linda stormed over the next morning, claiming I caused the damage, said I overreacted. HR suspended me while they investigated. The same workers I saved looked away. The same people who'd laughed at me stayed quiet. 2 days later, corporate security reviewed the footage. Every second of what happened, every risk I took was caught on camera. The regional manager called me personally, offered me a promotion, and fired Linda for falsifying her report. When I walked back in, no one laughed this time. They just stood up, clapped, and called me sir. Then share your thoughts in the comments, but no one liked or subscribed the warehouse worker.